Happy Sunday, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hope everyone's well. We see that you are reminding everyone to do your daylight savings time.
I know. I walked into my kitchen this morning and I'm like, wait, it's 10 o'clock? It's only 9 o'clock. But I didn't look at my phone before I walked into my kitchen and it freaked me out. So I was like, oh.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Like some people...
We gained sleep.
Yeah. Hi, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Ooh, Kate's from Seattle, Washington. That's where our dad's from.
We're so close. That's so far. Hello from California.
And I like it because I like being in bed by 5 o'clock.
You too.
No, seriously. If I can be in my pajamas by like 4:35 and then like just walk around and like go back and forth, it's great because Stephanie and I live next door to each other, so I can just go back and forth and take the dogs out and then put on my sweats and take Lady for a walk at some point, and then I love it. I love it. Some people just hate it, and it's mostly people with kids.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have kids, so maybe that's why I like it. But it's awesome. Megan Poncho's in the house.
Yes, Megan's Poncho. We love you. We love you on Twitter. If anyone wants to follow Megan's Poncho on Twitter, please go do it. Hilarious. Love it. I have a question. What's your question, Megan's Poncho? What's your question?
While you're waiting for it, why don't you do some more?
Yeah.
Here, I got it.
Hi from
Oxfordshire. No, Oxford. Oxfordshire.
Oxfordshire. Was that right?
Yeah. Hi, Judy. How are you?
I feel so guilty not pronouncing it right.
I know. Oxfordshire. We got a lot to talk about, guys. Like a lot. So buckle up. I hope you guys have some
geeky gizmos here.
Wine, a cocktail, anything you prefer. Hi, Tooth Fairy from Sweden. Here we go. Oxfordshire. Thank you.
Who came out first, Nancy or Stephanie? Well, here's the real story. My mom had a C-section.
Yes. Like most people with twins.
Yes. And if she would have had a natural birth, I would have come out first and Nancy would have come out second, but I was breech.
Yes.
Which means I was upside down. So they had to do the C-section. And what they did was they pulled Nancy out first.
Yeah. And, Stephanie always likes to say, well, I would have been born first, so I'm older.
Well, technically.
And I'm just like, let's think about what was happening in the delivery room at the time. Stephanie was causing troubles by being breech.
I was upside down.
And wasn't going to come out like a normal person.
Well, I like to be distinctive. I don't, you know me. I don't like to be like everyone else. I like to be distinctive. And I hate being part of.
So they had to be like, Nancy's going to have to take the reins on this one and start the show. And so I did.
And guess what, guys? We're not identical. We are not identical.
People think we're identical. Yeah, we're not. People have asked us that.
We're fraternal
because our mom is a twin with a fraternal brother, and her dad, our grandpa, was a twin with a fraternal brother.
Three
generations of fraternal twins. To this day, people think the doctor got it wrong. I don't know how they can get 2 sacs wrong in a mother's womb, but apparently some people think, just watch fireworks. So have wine tonight. What fireworks did you? What's going on? What's going on?
It's daylight savings time, man. We're all celebrating.
Southwest Florida.
Oh, Megan's
Decadent Dina's here. We love you, Decadent Dina.
Best American twins ever. That is really nice because you got
better than the Olsen.
You got those Olsen twins. You got the Playboy Bunny twins.
Yes.
You got the 90 Day Fiance twins. What's their names again? The 90 Darcy and who's the other girl?
Who's the other one? Darcy.
You guys know this. 90 Day Fiance. The 2 twins on that show. Darcy and
my cat's name is Karen. I'm 50 and I have a twin sister that's fraternal. That's awesome. I was 7 pounds 13 ounces and my fraternal twin was 7 pounds 14 ounces full term. They told my mom she was having triplets and 2 were dead. Oh, well, it's a miracle. Then your fraternal twin. Are you guys close and do you look alike?
Stacy. Darcy and Stacy.
Darcy and Stacy.
Oh, you got it. My cat's name is Karen. Knew it.
We
Stacy
definitely
and Grace knew it as well.
Yes.
Karen.
Those twins are they're definitely interesting.
They scare the bejesus out of
They
me.
do scare
They scare
us.
the bejesus out of me. I remember.
At least we don't live together.
Do you remember that?
We live next door to each other.
Do you know that remember the 90 Day Fiance one where the tall Swedish guy came to visit Darcy and they're like making steak in the kitchen and she's like,
Jessie.
Yeah, Jessie. And she starts cutting the steak
Yeah.
and she goes, no, it's got to go against the grain. And then he gets,
yeah, I know.
And then he gets mad at her and they have this big fight.
Throws the thing.
And then he throws stuff at her.
If you guys haven't
that
watched,
episode was crazy.
If you guys haven't watched 90 Day Fiance, the time Jessie
Oh.
and Darcy get together, it's like the first time they get together where she goes to Amsterdam and then he comes to you. Oh my God, you guys are missing out. It is the most entertaining thing. And what's great about it is everybody likes this. My boyfriend who doesn't like reality TV even likes it. So it's great. Unless Dave Foley's listening right now, then I don't have a boyfriend. But
yes,
fireworks all week. I wanted to address this. So it's Guy Fawkes Day. Okay, yeah. Remember the 5th of November.
Ooh.
I knew that because I saw Vendetta with Natalie Portman.
Yes, Karen is a sister from another mister.
Wally says, my brother and sister are twins and people are always sick of them if they're identical.
People are sick of us.
Oh, always ask them. I'm sorry. My brother and sister are twins and people always ask them if they're identical.
I told you need glasses, dude.
I know.
Just bite the bullet, dude. Go get them.
We are very much devoted sisters. Okay, yeah, he's Dutch.
Oh, he's Dutch.
Grace, but you know what we're talking about. Jessie is a character.
And they fight in front of her daughters. It's so uncomfortable. It's like Meghan and Harry uncomfortable, but it's so much more. I don't know.
People think we fight and we make it uncomfortable.
It is so uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
But we don't fight though. Dude.
And then when they pull up to his mom's house and she's in those like stiletto high heels and he's carrying her and like, say, babe, come on, babe. Isn't this great, babe?
His dad's like this artist.
No, his mom and his stepdad.
No, his stepdad.
Guys, 90 Day Fiance. All you have to do is go to YouTube right now. This is all you have to do. Well, after you watch this show, of course. Go to YouTube. Click in Darcy and Jessie 90 Day Fiance highlights. You will get a million videos that will show you the best parts of those two.
I love it.
Oh my God.
We should watch the reruns tonight.
I know. I'm going to see if I can get those, if I can play those without getting copyright strikes and getting taken off.
I know. I've always wanted to do that.
Guys, I would love to have a highlight show of that because it is so funny. It's so cringe. The Jessie. Oh, it was so cringe.
Hello from London. Oh, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Comment ça va?
Ça va bien.
Bien.
I'm obsessed with Emily M says she's obsessed with 90 Day Fiance.
I'm obsessed too. I was always one of those people that were.
I was obsessed.
Nancy and I started watching it because Jennifer Aniston watches it.
Everyone does.
She made a comment. She's like, I love it. I'm addicted to it. So then we started watching it. And who? Oh God, the guy from Tunisia. And then who was that?
Oh, what's his face?
Know the names.
Oh,
Mohammed.
And, oh my God, guys.
Muhammad's now Muhammad's now an Uber driver in Miami.
Oh man,
that's pretty insane.
Get the UK 90 Day Fiance, Nancy. It's hilarious. Oh, I didn't know UK had one.
Okay, I'll get into that too.
Try that, Tracy. You don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, Tracy, go on because Tracy's from Ohio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tracy, go on TLC on your on demand and you can rewatch the episodes. So just binge it. They're hysterical. Or you can go on YouTube and watch them too. So bien, merci
beaucoup. Pas de quoi.
Why would you say that word?
I have no idea. The cast for the last few seasons are awful. I agree with you. See, that's what I was going to say. I don't watch it anymore. It got really boring. I think once people realize they're on camera
Oh.
And they let that mask down.
Yep.
Like, I think it's hard after a while, and it happened to Big Brother. Like, I was really into Big Brother for like the first couple seasons, even like maybe till about the 4th or 5th season. But then people started censoring themselves, and then it didn't become real anymore. So I got super bored, and I don't really watch it anymore. Don't forget to hit the like button. Jamba says that is true. Jamba.
Tooth Fairy says, "Is anyone?" Sorry.
Oh, what?
Has anyone watched the Jada South Park episode? I didn't know there was one. Nancy watches it. Was there a Jada one?
I've seen the I've only started it the first one, the pan.
Okay.
I haven't started it, guys, yet because
I'm going to.
It's on my DVR. I just haven't had a chance. I'm so sorry. But I am going to do it, and then we can talk about it.
All right, let's get to
a lot of Florida
There's
people
so much going
here.
on today.
Yeah, but before we start, we really want to thank you guys. You guys really came through.
Look,
I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is when we had Dave Foley on the show last week. And I really want to thank everybody because you all came through. You all came through, and you went over there and you gave him a sub, and you gave him a lot of views on his episode with George
thanks
Knapp.
for doing
So
that.
I really want to thank everybody. That was so nice. It's so nice to know that we have a community here that supports each other. This is what I look like the entire time, and this is literally how Stephanie looked the entire time.
I was so starstruck. I have been skiing with Will Smith. I have been shopping with Dionne Warwick. I have gone to Italy with Burt Bacharach. Okay, this was the most starstruck I have ever been in my entire life.
I wasn't starstruck, but
okay,
yeah,
I'm telling you my opinion.
That's
you could do your opinion.
No,
you were just in.
I got to be honest with you. You were more annoyed with me.
No.
If I have to be honest, you could say whatever.
I'm not annoyed with you. I love you. I would never be annoyed with you.
We're going to have Eddie on the show.
Yeah,
Robert on the show, and we will be auctioning. We're in talks right now about doing that. He's Jewish, so he it's hard to get him on like a Friday and Saturday because he observes the Sabbath, which I think is very important. But
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. But other than that, I love Dave Foley. I can't believe you got him on your channel. It was so awesome.
Thank you.
I know, he's awesome.
He's like the nicest guy.
I know.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying that I had stars in my eyes and I looked so happy. Someone asked me, "What makeup do you wear?" And I go,
because she's glowing.
Nothing. I'm glowing.
No, I'm telling you, I'm the one who was kind of like looking at the comments afterwards. And Nancy, everyone's going, "Nancy, you're glowing. You're in love."
I seriously
Twitter hated.
I was looking at the footage because I had to kind of like piece it together, and I was like, I really did look like an idiot the entire time.
No, you didn't.
He must think I'm insane.
I think he comes across a lot of girls who watch Kids in the Hall. Granted, we were only 10 or 11 at the time, but we were still. I was a Mark McKinney girl.
Emily, you just have to be persistent.
Yeah, you have to be persistent. That's one way to do it.
Date Bachelor auction. We're doing it. Megan's Pawn Show. It's happening. You are going to be able to have a chance. One more question. Are you still talking about your man crush? Hi from
yes.
It's always going to happen. Always going to happen.
I don't think she's ever going to stop talking about Dave Foley. I think it's going to last for her entire existence, which I love.
Yeah. Unless my boyfriend's watching right now.
Oh yeah, don't. No. She's fine. She doesn't like Dave Foley. No. Who's Dave Foley?
He okay, so guys,
don't say
no. I'm not going to say anything stupid. So, guys, in all fairness, my boyfriend did get really upset with me, like upset, and I was advertising the show on Twitter, and he unfollowed me on Twitter. My boyfriend, who is older than me, unfollowed me on Twitter.
Well, I might have done it.
That's how upset he was with me.
He didn't unfollow me.
No, but he unfollowed me. So guess what I did? I unfollowed him back.
Well, it sounds very mature.
It is.
It sounds like a mature
I
exchange.
Unfollowed him back, and I said, "You know what? Two can play that game." But
Elaine,
no, he was not happy the way I conducted myself.
Elaine, we're gonna get to the Katy Perry concert.
Oh,
soon.
It's coming. But what we want to talk about really fast is
wait. Let's end this. You and your boyfriend, okay?
Oh yeah, no, we're fine.
Yeah, everything's fine now.
No, yeah.
It was just a little hiccup.
Unless Dave Foley's watching this, then my boyfriend and I broke up.
There you go. Keep it classy and yeah.
Okay, so guys, Matthew Perry was laid to rest, just like I assumed that it was going.
The way you said it,
I will, if you let me finish my thought. Just like I said, it was a very small service. It was very small at Forest Lawn. That's where everybody,
Marilyn Monroe is
everybody
buried there.
gets buried.
John Wayne.
All 5 of the co-stars, of course, were there, and they still haven't gotten the toxicology report back yet. Now, this is what makes me sad about the whole thing. If it was an accidental drowning, they would have known right away, because they find fluid in your lungs right away. And then if he had died of a heart attack, they wouldn't have found fluid in his lungs, because that means he would have stopped breathing. So I'm just really surprised it's taken so long. I just hope there isn't anything in his system. They said that they can rule out fentanyl, which I'm happy about, because I really would hate for something like that to have happened to him.
Well, one of his friends had lunch with him the day before, and she said 100% he was sober.
Yeah, he was sober. I'm sure he was. And anyways, this was very sad to look at. Daily Mail and everybody came out with these
I heard Jennifer
videos.
Aniston kept to herself the whole time. She wasn't really talking to many people. It's hard to get words out, at a funeral like that, especially when it happens suddenly. It's not like Matthew Perry had cancer and we all kind of, well, oh God, this is going to happen one day. It happened so suddenly.
Yeah, it's still completely devastating.
It's like Bob Saget, man. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Bob Saget threw me for a freaking loop.
Too.
But just, seeing all 5 of them without him, I think as fans, that's what was so hard about it. That's what. Oh, interesting, Elaine. George Michael's toxicology took 3 months. Okay, well, I'm thank you for telling me that, because I didn't know that. For some reason, I thought things like that come out fairly quickly, but you're right. I guess it would take longer.
It's still so awful.
Yes, you're correct. Water and lungs would indicate he drowned. So seeing all 5 of them together. Now, the only thing that concerns me about this is they are still actors, and they still work for studios and agents and managers. And this picture was taken by Backgrid. And it was also the only picture of all 5 of them alone. So I'm starting to think that this was a planned picture to put out. Well, it makes me extremely sad that their agents and managers would do that to them.
Let's not forget that Courtney Cox was photographed at Nobu the day before the funeral.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about that.
So that makes me a little nervous.
Okay.
But you know what?
I hope she has nothing to do with it. But
at the end of the day, you have to remember that they have to keep living. But I was very disappointed to see that Backgrid took this, and it was just a picture of the 5 of them, because it was very planned then. To me, in my opinion, allegedly.
Let's leave on a good note. Lisa Kudrow ended up adopting his puppy, his little poodle dog, which was adorable. So,
this was taken by Splash.
Yeah, that makes me nervous.
I didn't get it until I saw the coffin. I don't know about you guys if you didn't see this, but it's okay, Lori, if you're late. We just started. The coffin is what did it for me. That's what did it for me. His stepdad was one of the pallbearers. Wow. Yes, Barbara. God bless him and his family for sure.
Yeah, Megan's poncho. Good for Lisa. That warmed my heart when I heard that she adopted the dog.
Yeah.
Because I thought in my head, I'm like, oh, Jennifer will do it.
I'm surprised Jennifer didn't get all over that dog, but she's probably just a wreck. They are saying Jennifer Aniston. Like I said, it's a very small service, very small, very private.
Yeah, of course. Forest Lawn. I've been to a funeral at Forest Lawn. Trust me. It's hard to get Backgrid on the grounds.
Yeah,
of Forest
Lawn. That's why when I saw Backgrid, I was like, that's a hard picture to get. Any of these pictures are hard to get. Forest Lawn is like Fort Knox.
That's like Whitney Houston territory.
Yeah, like I was just really surprised to see these pictures at all. But again, it's a business.
I know.
You got to keep going. It makes me sad.
And they're so vulnerable right now. They're probably going to do whatever.
His dad, and agents and managers tend to take advantage of people during this time.
Of course.
But that's his dad. His dad looks absolutely devastated. His dad was one of the first people on the scene when he passed away. Very sad to see that. There's the chapel outside his house. it's still surreal. I don't think it's going to hit any of us until we start seeing the other friends out and about.
They're going to start
doing talking and doing stuff like that. There's his house. You know,
what they said in the joint.
Sad. I'm about to bring you up.
Okay. Oh, what they said in the joint statement too is that we will start telling you guys what we feel. So it's not like they're saying, listen, we're devastated, this is it. No, they said in the statement, we're going to talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're going to talk. Mm-hmm. So, because they know way more than his agent.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. 54 is way too young. Any age. I mean, it's especially alone. Oh man. We just feel terrible for his family, his friends, everyone who loved him, and he's not going to be missed. Parents most definitely should not bury their kids. There should be a law against that. I agree.
Well, don't say that.
But yeah, this was a separate story, which was a little, I don't know. We didn't need this. Jen's pain over the day she dreaded for 20 years. I don't know if I really hope her people didn't put that out either. I really hope so. I really hope. But because we have been in the industry before, it just seems a little weird how all of a sudden she has a separate story on top of the other story. That just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading into things. And I love Jennifer Aniston.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's just pay tribute to him right now. And just that, we'll get to other stuff. So yeah, he was laid to rest. Hopefully, finally, he's at peace. And we miss him. We will always miss you, Matthew Perry. And please watch those reruns.
Yeah. Thank you for everything. You're just awesome. Have you ever heard of people using a drone to get private pictures? So please don't blame the Friends cast.
No one's blaming
them. But the airspace over Forest Lawn is protected, especially during funerals. That is a fact. Yeah. That's a fact.
But it's okay. It's Backgrid. Backgrid, they're shifty people. They're shady people. So it could have been an agent of an agent of an agent of a producer of an agent, and his cousin did it.
Backgrid works with the agents and the managers. They don't work with the actual people.
You know, a sister of a cousin of a brother of a, you know.
I'm just giving you guys my personal opinion.
Okay.
And you know, it is sad, and I'm just, like I said, my mind's going in different directions. So, well, this morning when I woke up, I went over to Twitter like I always do. I love going over to the Twitter.
The Twitter X,
and Prince William was trending.
Yay.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh my gosh, oh yes. He's in Singapore, right?
Prince William touched down in Singapore, guys. And boy, does he look good.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a crush.
He's a man.
He's a man now, baby.
We should have him on.
Yeah.
Well, Nancy's head would explode.
Would you guys watch the show?
Yeah, if we had Prince William on.
So they put up a cute, really good video on their Instagram immediately. And I'm going to play it for everyone.
That's hot.
Yeah. My cat's name is Karen. Their Instagram page is Kensington Palace. At Kensington Palace, I think.
So, yeah.
If you just type in
my dog's
sorry, our computer's shaking because Stephanie's dog is against the island and she's shaking,
scratching her ear.
And she's got a big pit bull
head.
They're under Prince and Princess of Wales too.
Yeah.
So, but they put it on there.
How cute!
Oh my gosh!
Was when the baby put his finger in her mouth like it was a pacifier. Did you get that?
Are you talking about William or Kate?
William. Oh, you didn't
get
that
that
part?
You said her.
Oh, sorry.
That's what was confusing me.
When
I didn't get that part.
Oh my God, you gotta get it.
I know, but I can't.
You guys, the little baby who looked up at him in Singapore. There's video. Go on Twitter, just look it up. Prince William in Singapore, and they'll
all over Twitter.
She takes his finger and she thinks it's like a toy or something. She's a little baby and she puts it in her mouth and he goes,
thank you, Kate. Thank you for rescuing pit bulls.
Tracy McCullough knows it. And she starts sucking on it like it's a pacifier. It's the cutest video. I can't believe we didn't get that in there, but it's so cute.
And then they put this up on their Twitter. Wonderful seeing you this evening, Singapore. Now Thailand's beautiful, but it's big. We've never been to Singapore, but because we flew into Bangkok. So, but I hear the airport in Singapore is amazing balls. So this is where it was. That was where that waterfall was.
You know what's funny? If anyone watches Real Housewives, there's actually people that fly to Thailand just first class, just for the air miles and points, and to experience the first class thing. They get off the plane for like, I don't know, 12 hours, and then they get right back on the plane and they go back to the States. And that happened actually on New York Housewives.
Oh, is that where you got it?
Well, one of the husbands did it, and it was so cool. He was just like, I have kids, man. I got on that plane and I slept and I got first class treatment. And he's like, I got all my points and miles. So people like doing that.
Now we knew that. I mean,
one night in Bangkok when the world's your oyster.
We knew from New York that Prince William is a rock star now. He's up there with the Beatles. He's going to be bigger than his dad when his dad was the Prince of Wales.
Elvis.
It's just a fact. We've seen him grow up with social media. It's just going to be a bigger deal. We knew he was going to get this kind of reception. I mean, I didn't doubt it for a second. Did you, Stephanie?
No.
No.
He's loved.
I love that they changed the rule. The Queen had a rule where you cannot take selfies. But now that she's passed, it looks like they are cool with it now. And they pose for selfies now. So that's so cool. Come to Portland. I want to pose.
Oh, man. The Earth Prize Award should be in Portland.
I know it should. It should. Well, you said Earth Prize. I was
just shot. Yeah. No, sorry. Well, people know what I'm talking about. Earth.
He's just so gracious. I love looking at these pictures. I think I spent like 45 minutes this morning in bed.
That's what's so interesting, that you overlooked the baby with his finger in her mouth.
I know, I'm a moron.
You're like watching the selfies. I love it.
I'm not the sharpest tool.
No, it's not that. I feel like you're just getting lost in his eyes.
Well, that's hard.
That's inevitable.
So Singapore said they were going to light up green ahead of Prince Wales' Earthshot Prize ceremony. But I want you guys to see what happened to the waterfall in the airport. You guys ready for this?
How cool.
Wow.
It's like Oz.
I know. Isn't that pretty, you guys?
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it's just breathtaking. And it's all recycled water. And don't worry, it's friendly to the environment. But look at that crowd. I mean, and he is just, gosh, he's good with those people. He's so good.
And they're respectful. Everyone's respectful. Do you notice that? It's it's not like he needs 5,000 bodyguards holding his culottes or his sandals for him.
Yeah.
He's got just himself. And he has this charisma that it's up there with Dave Foley.
You told me we couldn't talk about him anymore.
And I never said that.
I'm joking. You gave it to me in TWiN language.
I know. No.
I also wanted to just bring this up really fast. Guys, did you notice that Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, wore Queen Elizabeth's cape to church the other day? Did you guys notice that? I just wanted to bring that up really fast. We're not going to go crazy over it, but I just really thought this was nice. I don't know. It just made me happy. We miss the Queen so much, but it's so wonderful how her family still honors her. And, I just liked it. So I just wanted to bring that up real fast. Did you want to do some questions? You said you wanted to do some questions.
Oh, I said I could do the comments if you want to talk about the
Oh, no, because I wanted to bring up the picture.
So. Oh, yeah. No, it's beautiful. I love how she's paying homage to her mom, and she's just keeping the memory alive.
Yeah.
Because these photographs we remember of the cape and everything.
Anne is amazing. But she does it in such a modest way. Do you guys notice that? Like, it's humble. So humble. Zia, thank you. You're so sweet. Well, Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, talk about wonderful. She's in my favorite place, one of my favorite places in the world.
A winery.
A winery. I'll give you that. A winery. But she is in Canada for 5 days. She's doing a Remembrance Day there. And she visited a winery yesterday with all the grapes. Now, I'm going to take a picture of my grapes because I have Concord grapes in my backyard. And
we don't make wine.
I don't make wine, but I'm very proud of them. Sometimes I'll go with my tea in the morning and I'll walk out and I'll eat the grapes. So
Megan's Poncho, I am not allowed to.
100%.
You got to remember.
There's a code.
There's a TWiN code.
Yeah.
Nancy's had a crush on him since she was 11 years old.
Yeah.
So there's this spoken rule that you don't mess with the crushes.
No.
It would be like her going after Mark McKinney.
Yeah, Stephanie's favorite in the troop, in the Kids in the Hall troop, is Mark McKinney.
So it would be weird.
It would be like me hitting on Mark McKinney. It would completely.
So to answer your question, I think he's an amazing guy. I think he's funny. I think he's smart. I would love to have conversations with him for hours.
Sapphire.
Oh,
you're in the Philippines.
Hello.
We just touched in that part of the world.
Hello,
now, talking about
wake up. It's your wake up call.
Well, Nancy has a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend unless Dave is watching this live right now.
Okay, we get it.
There she is in the vineyard. Those look just like my Concord gate. I'm going to put it up on the community notes tonight, guys. Picture of my grapes because they're still there.
So she's just in Canada doing you said a 4-day trip?
5-day trip to Canada. She's great. I mean, talk about like just a perfect representative.
Mm-hmm.
As first of all, the Duchess of Edinburgh, which I love because that was the Queen's title before she passed away. And just second of all, she's just an overall good person.
She seems, yeah.
There she is tasting some wine, which I'd love to be a winery right now. Oregon has the best wineries, guys. We have like the greatest wine. Look it up.
Nancy's trying to get. Oops. She's trying to get Sophie to come.
I had something under there. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I had other stuff on there that I shouldn't have done.
That you shouldn't have done?
Yeah, I think I just got, because I was in bed looking at the pictures of William and downloading stuff at the same time. I think I got distracted.
What was it?
It was stuff that I wanted to read later. Do you ever see things in
and
Instagram?
You screenshot
Rachel Zegler put up something about the Snow White. I'm obsessed with this Snow White Rachel Zegler drama, guys. So Rachel
you
Zegler
want to read it later,
had put stuff. So I screenshotted it. And then Resting Dollface put up something, and I said I'll screenshot that and read it later. Everyone does it. I know everyone screenshots stuff. It goes, I'll save it for later.
But love Stephanie trying to keep the peace with Nancy's boyfriend. Well, I love her boyfriend. He's like my bro. So, rescue of the day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Emily.
We got one from a good one that one of you guys suggested. So
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Goes to the doggies and the kitties.
There's Sophie. She went and now Sophie, do you guys already know this? I don't know if you know this, but her and the Queen, one of the things that bonded them was talking about World War II, World War I history. They loved discussing war history. And I know that's a passion of mine, history in general. So to be able to sit and talk with the Queen about this stuff. So I think that's kind of like where they kind of bonded, but they obviously, the Queen looked at her like another daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very close relationship.
Well, it was with her youngest and most precious son. Where's that from?
What?
Oh, my youngest and most precious son. Yeah.
Karen. Portland is where it's like outside of Portland, but very close to Portland. Yes, that's where that rolls.
Not in the city.
It's not in the city.
Yeah, but it's outside.
No,
it's close. Tracy.
Didn't they watch The Crown together too? I can't. Very funny, Tracy. But
I don't think so.
Very funny.
Think so. Oh, Elaine, thank you.
Thank you very much, Elaine.
We got a great rescue today.
We got a good one that one of you guys suggested.
Just send all that love out.
Anytime you guys want to suggest any dog rescues, please let me know, because I love learning about new ones
on Twitter
that are not in my purview. Okay, this is a cute shot. Like, she's testing out one of the guns. And then she obviously hit her mark, because then she rolled over to her back and she was like super happy. So that's cute. Oh, Miss Lulu says Sophie loved riding horses like
that's what
Queen Elizabeth
I remember
II as
reading
well.
about that too. But they had the equestrian,
the
equestrian thing that brought them together in the first place, and also the history stuff. So
well, Prince Philip and Lady Louise had that carriage riding bond going on. So that was really nice.
Beautiful.
She really did watch The Crown with Sophie. Really, Tracy? Okay. I'm going to believe you, because I like you.
Karen, you know who got the placard back, the coaster? My dad got it from the it went in between the wall and the oven, and then he pulled it out. So thank you, Dad, because I don't have the strength to pull out an oven. So thank you, Dad, for the TWiN talk back.
So Sophie, of course, did Remembrance Day, which is, again, very near and dear to her heart. And here are a couple pictures of that. Does anyone know the brooch she was wearing? Did that have any symbolism? I wasn't able to check that out in time. You know, this is this was very important that she was there as well. So, you know, well done, Sophie.
Yay.
Yay. Now, I promised I would touch a little bit on this. I kind of don't want to go crazy on it, guys, because it's like, I don't want to get political on here, but I hear that Remembrance Day for England next Sunday, you guys might have a couple protesters and stuff going on. I really hope it doesn't come to that. The Metropolitan Police put this out. So the cenopath that they put the poppies every year stuff, they've been putting up Palestinian flags, and which is fine. Everyone should have their right to protest, but I don't know about defacing a war monument. I think that might go a little too far, but that's just me. I think maybe we could leave the war monument out of it and still protest. Now, this is somebody coming from, I live in Portland, Oregon. In 2020, I was here for the summer riots, okay, with Black Lives Matter. And I remember, because I worked for I taught at the Portland Jewish Academy, not recently, but years ago. And I still had friends there, and hearing stories about how they were on high alert and all this stuff because of all the anti-Semitic stuff going around. And it's just, I just don't think we need that on Remembrance Day. I would love for peace, but you know, it makes me sad for the Queen, because, well, I mean,
this wouldn't be going on if the Queen was still alive.
Yeah.
It would, this kind of shenanigans.
Oh, wait, here we go. You could give us a, don't fall for the brainwashing, ladies. No one wants to deface the monument. They're just trying to make peace. Protesters look back. Okay, all right. If you understand that, okay.
I believe in propaganda. I do believe in that kind of, there are probably people doing. Oh, Lexi's here. Hey, I'm on the phone, but wanted to say hi. Lexi's here.
Hi,
hey,
Lexi.
Lexi, we were talking about you earlier today, and we're sending you a big hug. We love you.
Oh, good. Okay. The badge she's wearing looks like Canadian Rifles Regiment. I'm not sure which regiment she is Colonel-in-Chief of. Oh, thank you, Bunty. See, what would I do without you guys? I wouldn't be able to know my thing. My granddad fought for our freedom in the Second World War. So did our grandfather. I have a picture of it's my dad's dad. We didn't know him because he passed away, unfortunately, before we were born. But my dad has a really cool picture of him flying a plane. So I'll get that for you guys. And
Nancy's like, I don't want to get political on here. Everyone's going political.
I don't think that's being political, saying someone fought in World War II.
I didn't say that. I'm saying other stuff that I'm reading.
I don't know what's going on right now with the cenopath. I just wanted, because it made the news, and I just wanted to talk about it because we have British friends here, and that's all I want to say.
Okay.
I did not say anything controversial. Okay, I did not say anything. We just
want to know what's going on. I
just was wondering what was going on in that. Listen, I'm the first one to say there's propaganda, and you cannot get your news from the actual news. I'm agreeing with you there. The only news I get my news from is Breaking Points. and that's it.
Twitter. But I go on Twitter.
Yeah, but that's it. Anywho, you get your news from Twitter?
Oh, that was a joke.
Oh, that was a joke.
I wanted to break some of that.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, we'll just calm down a little bit.
Well, you guys have
I just want peace.
You guys have earned this now. So
I saw this around 9 o'clock last night. Harry,
oh, Lord,
Harry and Megsy, they went to the Katy Perry concert.
This is what you sent me. Steph sent me this last night.
Yeah, they went to the last show of Play, which is Katy Perry. Why can't I say it? Katy Perry's residency in Las Vegas. Now, a lot of people were trying to insinuate that Celine Dion was there with them. Nope. A lot of people saw Cameron Diaz. If you can see Cameron Diaz and Benji Madden in the background. Oh, they must have been there with them too. Nope. They showed up because this was one of those concerts that, how do I say this? It's sort of like the William Morris Entertainment concert to be at.
And they were also there. They were sitting with, and I think they came with my really good friend, Misha Nunu. They were there with her. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Thank you, Zia. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they were there.
Thank you.
They were there. And a lot of people were going, Megan was there with her best friend, Misha Nunu. Misha Nunu.
She's my best friend too.
She is. You love her clothes.
Yeah.
But I just want to let everyone know that if you think, oh God, they really are getting into Hollywood and people are...
I'm joking.
People are starting to respect them now, and they're inviting them to Katy Perry concerts. That's not what is going on here, okay? If you look closely, you can see at one point they're talking to Katy Perry's dad.
Yeah, see, Stephanie's good at this because I don't know anything about this.
I know a lot about this.
Can I just say though, I had to actually look up the Vegas residency. We have a house in Henderson. My parents are there like every month. I did not know for the life of me Katy Perry had a residency in Vegas.
I think she's only done about 80 shows. So
guys,
not a lot of people.
Totally off my radar.
Right. This was a money-making thing.
Yeah. So
so where's that picture? So
okay, here we go.
The biggest celebrity that they were talking to that night was Katy Perry's dad.
You want that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love that one. I love his outfit. Oh, go get your dog.
I'll pull it up and you talk about it. Here.
Oh no, it's not. You didn't get his dad in the shot. Sorry guys, if anyone has rescue dogs, everyone knows what we're going through right now. I can't talk over them. They're too loud.
No, get a treat. Come here. Come on.
Anyone else have rescue dogs? Okay. Are they quiet now? So, yeah, but you didn't get the right shot. Okay. So Katy... Anybody else with rescue animals? It'll stop. Trust me, it'll stop. So we got... So what we have is a shot of Katy Perry's dad talking to Meghan and Harry. And what else was fascinating about this was Katy Perry's father was also at that 808 First Responders charity event that went on in Santa Barbara that Meghan and Harry attended. You remember that one where she was trying to grab the mic from people? He was there too. Now, if anyone knows Katy Perry's dad, which I actually do, he is a pastor.
Do you know him personally?
I don't know him personally.
Oh, the way you said that.
I've heard rumblings, and I've been around people that have been around him. It's sort of an association thing. And he is very close with the Kris Jenners of the world. He's very close with churches. Like, he's a cross between Joe Simpson, Jessica Simpson's dad, and Joel Olsen. He's in between that. So he's a pastor from Santa Barbara. He has had very controversial moments. There was one time where he was going after his own daughter about
her.
Yes,
oh.
I put it up.
Oh,
sorry, I have the quote here, guys.
Okay,
yeah, just do the quote.
I am, but keep talking.
It's right. It's on that. So I just want to read it.
Okay, here we go.
Awesome.
This one or the other one?
Okay, so on this one it says Katie has previously said she was not allowed to listen to rock music, eat certain foods, or go out with her friends due to their connotation with the devil. So this guy's hardcore, okay? He said that Keith made a series of sermons condemning his daughter's career. In one sermon, Keith ranted, "They ask how can I preach if I produce a girl who sang about kissing another girl?" Now we know there is homophobic undertones to that, obviously, okay? And this man kept going on and on. He would go around the world as Katy Perry's dad to grift people out of money and talk about how it's not in the Bible that people should be kissing or same sex should be kissing same sex. That's what he's doing. So go to the next thing. Now after he was doing all these sermons and it didn't really catch on because people started loving.
I just want to say this as a disclaimer. That's a good point, Judy. When Stephanie says he's a Pentecostal pastor or a pastor in general, she's not okay.
No.
She's not knocking pastors.
Of course not.
She's saying this guy is a grifter who is using the Pentecostal religion. Every religion is great and we love it.
So I just want, sorry guys, dogs again. Sometimes my dad babysits the dogs. This is not one of the days. I was in no way knocking the Pentecostal religion. I'm saying that he's using it to make money for himself. That's what we call grifting. I don't believe he even cares about the Pentecostal religion. And this is my point here, okay? After he went around talking about Katy Perry and it didn't stick because people loved Katy Perry, she became bigger than his sermons. He started going around and making t-shirts. Now, yes, that's grifting, guys, because what she's saying is the pop star said she was proud of his Nothing But American t-shirts, which he aimed to end the division that's destroying the country amid the tense current political climate. In a video that Carrie shared on Instagram, her father says, "Are you tired of the division that is destroying our country? Are you sick of losing your family and friends because they just don't agree with your political views? Well, for $19.95, you can buy my t-shirt. And if you wear it, people are going to think you're cool with both sides." So he went on a rant about how much he does not agree with same-sex couples. And now he's coming out with a t-shirt line that's saying, you know what, that didn't work. So now I'm going to use this and say, we're going to unite and we're that's all I meant, guys. I have no problem with organized religion. People can do whatever they want. More power to you. It's just, this is a creepy grift. And of course, Meghan and Harry are going to be approached by him. Of course, they're going to go to the Kevin Costner thing with him. Of course. It's not like Celine Dion was hanging out with them last night. They were hanging out with grifters.
Yeah. There was another page. Did you want to add another thing?
I don't know what I was going to say on that one. No matter what you believe at the end. No, that's the same one.
That's the same one? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So again, I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. Just be consistent. If you're Pentecostal or if you're Christian or if you're Catholic, great. And you're going to go spread the word and be this, do these sermons. Just don't flip-flop. Because that's just
usually what grifter pastors do.
Okay.
Especially, and they do take religion, unfortunately, and people that.
And I just want to show that picture of him again.
Yeah.
With Katy Perry real quick. This is what this guy looks like. Again, this is Joe. Does anyone know Jessica Simpson's dad, Joe Simpson? He pulled it. I'm going to kill myself. I am going to lose it.
Karen had a good point on the chat. She said Kirk needs to come and take care of him. I agree. He offered, and I because my dad's in town, and he offered, and I said no. This is what he looks like. I don't know. So Stephanie knew this right away. She was like, right away, I saw him with Harry and Meghan, and I knew that he's bad news. And I have video of them talking with him.
He tried to sabotage his own daughter's career.
Here he is.
For a profit.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, here we go. This is them talking.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can definitely tell that's Harry. And
how could you tell?
I don't need to tell you guys how you can tell. And what was interesting about Meghan and Misha that night is they both had the men's suit jackets over their shoulders. And it was like, were they trying to be like Queen Camilla?
They're trying to be an ad. They're adding.
It was so lame. It was so embarrassing and lame.
Yeah, see, you've seen Joe Simpson and you know who he is. Yeah. It's the same type of thing. It's the same stuff. It's all shenanigans. It's all BS. And anyone that falls into that, they were there to be seen. And again, where are their kids?
Well, people were asking, they're like, did they have a falling? I don't think they ever did have a falling out. I think when they're referring to the time Katy Perry on the red carpet was asked who had the better wedding gown, and she picked Catherine.
She also performed at the coronation of the king.
Coronation.
She's Orlando Bloom and her are King Charles supporters.
Yeah. But what I think, guys, is, again, this is kind of like what we were talking about with the Matthew Perry service. These people have to make a living, and they all have the same managers, and they all have the same agent. It's a beast.
Yeah,
it's a beast. And I think by Harry and Meghan going, and it's just to be seen, and it's embarrassing, and it was trying to take the thunder away from the Singapore trip. Oh my goodness. Good luck with that.
It's
pathetic.
Too much of a coincidence that they're showing up with Katy Perry's dad at the 808 Kevin Costner thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's all that Santa Barbara cult crowd, allegedly.
Yeah. There's Misha's blonde hair. And this is weird. It looks like Harry and Meghan at some point look like they're arguing with each other. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me. What did you guys think? See, like right there. They're like, that's what you're talking about, Harry. Because he sat down first, and then, I don't know. The whole thing is weird.
I agree, Decadent Diva. I've been saying that right here. I've been saying that for years. They are so jealous of that poor girl's career. But here's the thing. She became broken at such a young age. They did not let her do anything she wanted. She couldn't dress the way she wanted. She couldn't listen to the music that she wanted. She was homeschooled. They put her in such a bubble that's what happens with narcissistic parents. Then they have control for the rest of her life. You know, so she's under that fog.
Philippa, I think our dogs heard the fireworks in the UK, and that's why they were barking.
If anyone has dogs,
Birdie has a dog named Gracie. Yay,
Gracie.
Thank you for adopting.
I just wanted to talk about that.
It's just so desperate and so lame. And I'm just like, oh my God. There were probably other celebrities there too, but they weren't like being...
Cameron Diaz was there, yeah.
You know, photographed
but
like
that. That's WME.
WME, yeah, for sure.
Thanks, Tracy.
Okay, there he is again. Yeah, again, I mean, Harry, we wouldn't be talking about your head. We would not be discussing that at all.
I can't believe Harry's
head.
If
you hadn't said that comment about your brother in your book, we wouldn't be talking about it. And then instead of taking it back or maybe going, I didn't mean to hurt his feelings or anything, Anderson Cooper, you snickered. You snickered. So that's why we talk about your head, dude. Because you look desperate, man. Just get rid of whatever's going on over here because you look stupid. And there's Misha and her husband. So whatever. I don't know. That guy in the Versace shirt next to Harry, I don't know who the hell that guy is, but that's weird. Anyone know who that guy is? What?
Paul says Stassi Schroeder's daughter, Hartford. It's true. She looks just like Lilibet in the black and white photo.
It's all over
I love
Twitter right now. You guys are still on that. I don't know. Allegedly. I don't know. I mean, it is weird. I mean, they do kind of do adult things, but I mean, they never take their kids anywhere. At least like you see Benji Madden and Cameron Diaz out, but you also see them out with their daughter Radix.
Yeah.
It's like you see them do both, but it's strange.
I mean,
another thing is Meghan. Why is she so like? What are they talking about? That Meghan has
grifting.
Meghan has to lean in like that.
Grifting.
Like, it's just weird.
He's a grifter and they're grifters and they're talking about their next deal. They're talking, and look at her dad. He's got a gold chain on.
Yeah.
Like, just, it's creepy. It is not oh God.
The whole thing.
I'm shocked Kris Jenner wasn't there sitting, in front of him. Yeah. I'm shocked.
Well, because it's her birthday today.
Kris Jenner is part of that world, that Katy Perry dad world, where they're trying to start churches on the slide. They're, passing out pamphlets.
Pacific, you are correct. Yeah, that she is very involved. So this definitely was like sort of a
ambush. It was an ambush from her dad.
It might have been an ambush.
He's a narcissist. He does this all the time.
Yeah.
Her dad has been doing this from the beginning of her career. And it's been we've seen it. It's been proven. So the fact that he invited Meghan and Harry to the show to throw her off, that's a narcissistic parent, period.
Agreed, Elaine. Meghan doesn't know boundaries.
She doesn't even understand. True. She looks, okay.
Preying on vulnerable people. True.
Hey, has anybody been watching BravoCon out there? Anybody?
Oh, Stephanie wanted to talk about this.
Just real quick. Has anyone been watching BravoCon? It started on Friday. And I think
she's so mad at me because it was in Vegas.
I want to go to that.
We were supposed to go, and then my dog Lewis passed away, and so I'm not ready to go down to the vacation house yet because the last time I was there was with him.
Well, I wouldn't have gone, but thank you.
I thought you wanted to go.
I can't go to those things, man. Okay. I get there's too many people. There's like lines. There's people. It's just I can't do it. I tried once and I don't know. It's like sensory overload. But if anyone's watching Bravo, so the original cast member of Real Housewives of New York, Ramona Singer, she said the N-word allegedly.
Like Khloe Kardashian?
No.
Well, then she won't get fired.
Are you gonna? Nancy's got the scoop. Finish it out for me, babe.
I don't know about anything you're talking about. That's why
Finish it out for me, babe. No, she says the N-word apparently to a crew member. There was a Vanity Fair article that came out a couple weeks ago where Ebony Williams, who was the first Black cast member of New York, came out and told the story and said, hey, this is what happened. I was there too. I know all about it. Ramona, of course, denies it, but here's the problem. Ramona, in a text to the Vanity Fair editor, actually writes the N-word in a text, so it's you say, you either say it or you don't say it.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with what I have with this is that NBC Universal, who owns Bravo, who owns all the Real Housewives, NBC Universal also owns E, and E owns the Kardashians. So on Peacock streaming, you've got the Kardashians and you got Real Housewives. So there's two big streaming items on that because people just like watching the reruns. Here's my issue. Ramona Singer got canceled from BravoCon this year for writing the N-word, okay? Allegedly saying it. And I think that Andy Cohen did the right thing. If you even think about that word as someone like that, you probably shouldn't go to BravoCon. Now, can we play the clip of Khloe Kardashian? Because this right now.
Pulled it up. I didn't. You wanted that clip?
I said.
Here we go. I got it. Don't worry. I have it. It's right here. Here, I'm pulling it up.
This is my problem. The Peacock streaming service is playing the episode of Khloe Kardashian not only saying the N-word and calling herself the N-word. She says it with a hard ER at the end of it. Okay.
Ready?
So here's the video of Khloe, and this is up right now on Bravo, Peacock, and E. Okay.
Fact. My baby is black. Hashtag I only like black. That's what I would say. All I get called is a lover all day long. Who the cares?
Okay, play that one more time. At the end, she calls herself an... God.
Is it the rain? It's the rain.
Is Dad here?
No.
Sorry, guys. If he
he's here, he is busted.
This is my issue because Khloe Kardashian
Black
says
hashtag
the N-word.
fact. My baby is black. Hashtag I only like black. That's what I would say. All I get called is a lover all day long. Who the cares?
Okay, so that's my problem with this. NBC Universal, and I'll be quick. It's not a big deal.
Stephanie's neighbors just got back from the river and they're parked right in front of her house for some reason because they can't park in front of their own house.
Got it.
And they're unloading their kayaking stuff.
Let them do that. That's fine. I don't care about that. I love my neighbors.
No, they're awesome, but like, oh my God.
So I just want to reiterate that Ramona Singer was cut from BravoCon. I doubt she's even going to be on any future shows, but Peacock has no problem keeping up Khloe Kardashian saying the N-word, being very vulgar, and saying it with a hard ER.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Sorry, Jamba.
I'm really sorry.
I hear you.
I hear you, man. It's like having toddlers sometimes.
Megan is 47. It's interesting you should say that, Ian. So remember when Prince William and Princess Catherine were in Scotland the other day? So I guess the Sussex Squad is running with this. This is their new favorite thing to talk about now. Let me pull it up for you. Oh, I want to show you this picture while I'm pulling it up. Guys, did you see this picture of Fergie and Princess Beatrice? Oh my God. They need to go out more together.
Well, she's getting over her surgery for breast cancer. Yeah. And our thoughts go out to her, obviously.
I'm glad she's going out. I'm glad they're all going out.
Kathy, 100%. Nobody in that clip flinched or bat an eye when Khloe said the N-word. They look like she says it every day. Oh my God. She says it at the breakfast table. Like it comes from the gut. You know what I mean? Scares me. Scares me that Bravo. It scares me that Peacock and Bravo and Andy Cohen and NBC Universal do not give them any repercussions and keep that episode up. At least take the episode down.
I remember you had to tell me because it's not even in my head to think of hearing those things come out of people's mouths.
Who would?
Especially her. And so you had to point it out for me because I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. She says it as plain as day.
Yeah. Okay, so Sussex Squad over on Instagram, they think it's funny because when William was greeting those kids in Scotland the other day, one of the kids asked his age and they guessed 57. Now, that they're running with that. They think it's funny. First of all, you guys want to talk. Okay, you guys don't like it. Like I thought, like talking about looks and everything. That's lowbrow. That's not cool. We don't do that on this show.
Just an innocent child.
It's tit for tat. It's an innocent child thing, and that's why I want to bring it up. I was a teacher. I was a kindergarten teacher. Okay, in my early 20s. Okay, and I want everyone to guess. This is what I look like. Okay. In front of my little 5-year-olds. Okay. I want this was when we did 70s Day. I want everyone to guess what my kids guessed how old I was.
38.
I want people to, there were about 5 kids that guessed my age. And I want to tell you guys how kids think. This was not an insult that they called Prince William 57. Because that's
saying this.
The Sussex Squad is running with this because they're clinging at like low-hanging fruit. They're just like trying to grab it.
My favorite thing about your kids in kindergarten is that they would say one age about you. And then they would say my age, a different age.
A different age. Twins. Yes. Okay.
That's what kids are. They're cute
guys,
and they're innocent.
This is what I looked like when I was in my early 20s with my kids. They thought I was 45 years old.
Oh, I thought you'd be like 38.
No, 45. You got it. You got it.
You win the prize.
Yes. They thought I was 45 years old. And I wasn't even 25 yet. Mm-hmm. Guys, I'm telling you, Sussex Squad and their low-hanging fruit.
And leave kids alone.
Good luck, guys.
They're kids.
Good luck.
They're children. That's what they're innocent and they joke around. It's not even jokes. They just say what. It's not a big deal.
And do you know what's funny? When they guessed 45, I said, yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's a joke.
It's a joke. They're kids. And you know what? I didn't go home and cry about it. Oh, man. 47. Yeah, you were close, Patricia. They thought I was like in my 40s.
But it's cute.
It's cute. And I don't know why Sussex Squad think that it was an insult. Do you actually think that William went home crying about it? Oh my God, they thought I was in my 50s. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, dude. That bothered me. I don't know. Some things bother me.
I think the Sussex Squad bothers you.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to get that out there because I love it when they put that low-hanging fruit out there and then we can just squash it immediately because it's so ridiculous.
Make it go away.
Okay, so on Twitter, I really want to thank Meghan Markle Parody. Go follow her.
I love her.
Her, him, whoever. I don't know what we don't know.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, sorry. So Sussex Squad put out this thing that they want to start putting out these pictures in November from the time that Meghan and Harry left the royal family until whatever. Now, if you guys remember, they haven't been very successful since they lost the royal family. So I don't know what the Sussex Squad thinks they're going to do. So Meghan Markle Parody put this out today. November marks 4 years since Harry and I, in our infinite wisdom, escaped the rigors of work within that family. You know, the ones who generously offered me more than I ever truly earned. To celebrate this moment, I cordially invite you all to join me in commemorating these 4 years of me skillfully transforming even the simplest tasks into memorable blunders. Cheers! Here's to 4 years of failures, which naturally are entirely this one's and everyone else's doing. And let's not forget about the countless unforeseen hiccups I'm likely to cause in the future, always with a convenient scapegoat in sight. Kindly consider reposting using hashtags. This is a brilliant idea. Oh, that's the same one. And then she was really awesome. She put up this with music. So I'm going to get started on mine, and I can't wait to do it. So the first week, it's still the first week. We got a couple more days.
Did you hear about?
We're doing photo or video that represents Sussex failures. Second week should be good too.
Did you? I'm going to kill my dog. Hey.
It's not them, it's the neighbors.
No, I know.
No.
They're protecting the house. Did you hear about the Skims thing? The rumblings about that?
Stephanie, I predicted that on
our
I know.
Show. They're saying Meghan and Harry might consider
I think that's the best idea ever.
They're saying Meghan and Harry might be considering doing an ad for Kim Kardashian's Skims.
Yeah. I told you that when we saw Doria at that party with the Kardashians, I said Meghan will do Skims. I said that.
If that happens,
100%. 100%.
Oh my God. That's probably why they were at the Katy Perry concert. They wanted to run into a Kardashian.
I don't know what other choice she has for anything. Yeah. What else could she do? What do you think?
Nothing.
She can't do Instagram anymore. That dream is dead.
You know what irritates me too? It's like you go to Vegas and you go to this concert. Maybe then go to Vegas and do some charity while you're there. Because you're there, you take your private plane. It takes you 45 minutes to get there. We all know that. And
not even that.
Not even that. But I'm just saying, why not do something good while you're in Las Vegas?
There's a lot of dog rescues.
There's lots of dog rescues. There's lots of homeless issues there. Why not just do something good and prove us wrong? Yeah, because all you're doing every single day is proving us right, that you guys are horrible grifters.
Well,
so allegedly. Skims is Kim Kardashian's. Is it underwear or no? It's body shaping.
She stole Spanx. The idea of Spanx. No, everyone knows what Spanx is. I even have a pair of Spanx that we bought. Stephanie's not married anymore, but for her wedding, she bought all her bridesmaids Spanx and herself. And then her and I that day, because it was so hot, we didn't wear the Spanx because they were uncomfortable.
I think I was like 95
and
pounds.
I still have this pair of Spanx that I never put on.
I was 95 pounds at my wedding.
It's basically like stockings under and underwear. It's like to make you look trimmer. And Kim Kardashian started she knocked it off and she named it first kimono. Kimoji. No,
No.
kimonos.
Oh yeah, kimonos.
And then the Japanese people went to her and said, "Hey, you're being super disrespectful. You shouldn't do that." So then she changed it.
It's a culture.
Yeah, she changed it to Skims, and it's just shapewear. It's like underwear.
Yeah, shapewear.
And now she makes like pajamas and lingerie and all this stuff out of it. And it's even, I think there's even a scent, a Skims scent.
So there's just rumblings that she asked Harry and Meghan to do an ad campaign, and I guess they haven't answered her back. That'd be like going to William and Catherine and going, can you do this ad for underwear and a Calvin Klein ad? And they'd immediately go, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description below, guys.
I think they're thinking about it.
The reason why I think Meghan's going to do it is because Kim got that woman who she got out of jail to do it. What was her name? Alice something.
Yeah, Alice Johnson.
Years back when Trump was in office, Donald Trump got together with Kanye, and Kanye's like, "Hey, I need to elevate Kim and make her look like she does good." And Trump was like, "Okay, I'll just get this woman out of jail, this drug dealer." And they got her out of jail. And then like 2 months later, this woman who's been in jail, this elderly woman, she's in Skims. I'm not kidding. It was shocking. We were shocked. But unfortunately, the Kardashians now,
we gotta wrap this up,
Kardashians now own Alice Johnson, and they could do whatever they want because they got her out of jail and they called in their Donald Trump favor. So I'll put the link in the description below. It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. And that's why I think she's going to do it. I really do think that. I'm usually the kind of the glass is half empty kind of girl on this side of the table. Mm-hmm. But I got to be honest with you. I think she's definitely going to do it for sure.
That sounds like that sounds like pessimist.
No, I'm usually the pessimist because
I'm saying
you thought she was going to get an invite to Matthew Perry's funeral.
No, I said there were rumblings.
Okay, well,
I don't think she was actually going to go. I said it wouldn't put it past her to ask because she's a grifter.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah. That Katy Perry thing was interesting. We should find out more stuff about it. We should find out more stuff about it. Okay. Don't worry. Next week I won't. Oh, you wanted to bring this up.
Oh, I was just going to say, Harry and Meghan, the documentary on Netflix, is up for a Real Screen Award.
What is that?
Now, NBC Universal owns the award show. This is exactly like People's Choice. And you want to know who the host of the event is? He's the co-host for Access Hollywood. So this is top tier. This is Ryan Seacrest crap. And we just want to applaud them for getting this is a pay-to-play BS award that means nothing. I just want to let everyone know that.
At this point, why even put Harry's name in the title? I mean, look at that picture. I don't even see Harry in that picture.
I just wanted to bring that up.
Good Lord, is this I mean, I would be embarrassed if I was Meghan Markle. And I mean, I would be embarrassed.
She has no shame.
She's all lit.
I'm not worried about the picture. It's just interesting. This is the People's Choice because Spotify or not, was it Spotify? What is it? Spotify?
Spotify.
Yes, her podcast was up at the People's Choice Awards. So now the again, NBC Universal, Bravo, E all owns this. And the dude from Access Hollywood. Oh, and you know what? Remember Mario Lopez from Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's involved?
It's all involvement, Nancy.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I just
want
to let anyone like the Sussex squad who actually think that's a real award that they're up for. Nope. That is a pay to play. And I can prove it, which I just did.
Which you just did. We're actually going to be making a detailed video on this. This came out in the Daily Mail. I think it was yesterday.
I think Restine Dollface showed it to me, and then Megan's Mole had it up. It was everybody had
everywhere.
It up.
They had a kind of like, when detectives put their lines and they go, and I love
like
doing
Homeland.
I love doing it too.
Homeland.
Are you sure you knew nothing about the royals, Meghan? All the Duchess' key connections revealed from Jessica Maroney's in-laws hosting the Queen to links to Pippa Middleton. We're going to go through this and we're going to see how spot on we were in our older videos and how we got that right.
Jumble it up.
We will be making a video
Yes,
on
we're
this
losing 'em. We're
article.
losing 'em.
We are losing our dogs.
We're losing 'em.
them. And the reason we're losing them is because it's about to rain and our neighbors are unpacking their kayak. We live in Oregon, so it's like, you know, people in our neighborhood, they like to go kayaking on the weekend.
Oh, I love our neighbors.
Let them go kayaking, and they come home in their Tevas.
You used to wear Tevas.
I bought Tevas once, and it was because I was going out with this guy, and he had Tevas, and I wanted to like be cool.
That's
like
a good
him.
idea. Man.
I was so not Portland. I was not.
We're losing these dogs.
Okay.
If they weren't 70 pounds, I'd be picking them up.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
could just pick him up. That's what I miss about Lewis. Yeah.
Okay.
Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this show. That's all I have to say about that. And sorry about the dogs barking. We're also on Instagram at TWiN. And you can also find us on Twitter X. And we appreciate it every time you guys tell us, give us a story or something. It helps. Oh, let me take that down because we have a really good dog rescue. Big fluffy dogs. I can't remember the name of the person. I'm sorry because sometimes people don't put their real names and then I'll forget it.
Yeah.
But this person suggested bigfluffydogs.com.
Looks like Clifford.
Fluffy, I know, Big Fluffy Dog Rescue in Tennessee.
Nice.
And I was reading about it, and it's just kind of up our alley with saving dogs from big shelters and helping them out. Placing them
high kill shelters.
Again, it's hard to place big dogs. It's hard to place them because there are even that there are like zoning laws and stuff that some places don't even allow
on airplanes.
Pit bulls.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. So I want to thank the person that suggested Big Fluffy Dog Rescue.
Thank you.
In Tennessee. I'll put the link in the description below. And before I put that up, we really appreciate everything that Megan's Mole has done for us for the past 3 years, giving us entertainment. And Sussex Squad think they're going to bring her down. No, she'll be back up in January, guys. She's still working. She's working really hard on Twitter and Instagram. But if you want to give her a little extra love before January, that is her PayPal. And that is it right there.
Thanks,
really
everybody.
Want to appreciate it. And thank you, everybody.
Fun Sunday.
Let's see if we have just a couple more questions. Oh, everyone's just saying goodbye. Good. You're sick of the dogs barking too.
I was going to say
I agree. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you very soon.
It's like that. Remember Pound Puppy Christmas? Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff.
See, they don't bark at that.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see how they mess with us?
They mess with us.
Ruff, 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 ruff. And she's looking at me though.
Yeah.
I'll get a picture of her. She's cute.
Okay, Luna. We're coming, Luna. She's going like this with her butt.
Why?
Okay, all right. People know.